you're different. Ooh, you're kidding. Yeah, you know no better. Ooh, save that talk for the ones who don't know no better. 'Cause baby, I know you. 'Cause baby, I know you.
I said I wasn't gonna vlog on the GoPro anymore, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the little cinematic video I just made. I wanted to throw in a little bit of vlog clips. I'm currently still in the lighthouse that I just shot in. It's like 115 with humidity. It's like 90% humidity here. Needless to say, I'm dying. I was trying to get like a time lapse of me walking down this lighthouse because you gotta climb up it. This shit is crooked. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but oh my god. Yeah, so I'm doing this and I'm like, this is like my last couple days here, so I wanted to get some footage. I really just wanted to make a video recapping, you know, just like the island and maybe use it for work, who knows, you know, get some tourism work.
How long did it take you to get to the stairs?
Not too bad. It's like maybe, for me, like 5 minutes, maybe.
How hot is it up there?
How hot? It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's probably like 115 degrees up there.
Oh.
May I ask what's on the shirt?
Slayer, it's a band.
And you know my problem is?
Oh.
I wanted all the women to stop screaming. I wanted to hear them play.
I went to John Mayer last month, same thing.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, Daddy! And I'm like I'm trying to listen to the music.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. So, this island is only accessible by ferry, and you can only drive golf carts here, as you can see. I'm not whipping the BRZ or the R8 anymore, I'm just driving easy-go golf cart. So not many people know about this place, and it's actually really cool. I've been coming here since I was a kid, and this is where my parents have a beach house. I don't know, it's in North Carolina. Most people don't think that North Carolina has like interesting places like this, but there's a lot of history here. It's a pretty cool place. Let's move this up and over. Oh god, don't fall over. So as you can see, there isn't any star footage because clouds decided to roll in, so sorry about that. One of the things that I've, you know, really grown to like doing is helping other people out, but there was a direction that I wanted to take this channel pretty recently. I've always, like I said in my other video or whatever, one of the past videos I made where I said I dropped out of high school, a lot of people that make YouTube videos do not keep it real, and that's one thing that's always bugged me about YouTubers. And I don't consider myself a YouTuber, but I do make YouTube videos, so you know, I feel like this does apply to me. And it's like a lot of people live this fake, there's a bug just flying in my mouth. North Carolina bugs are crazy, man. A lot of people just live this like fake, or like they put this facade up for the internet that like they're living this crazy life, and a lot of people in real life are like, oh, you know, you're Instagram famous or this, that, and I'm like, no, like, I mean, I have a following, but I'm just a normal ass dude from a pretty normal city in Texas, and I'm just doing what I like to do, and things have, you know, certain things have aligned in the past, and I'm at where I'm at today. If you ask me, do I feel like I'm successful? Absolutely not. I mean, I guess anybody would say that answer, but I don't feel like I've, you know, achieved anything special. I'm just doing what I feel like I should be doing. But I've always wanted to make it a goal of mine to just be as real as another bug. As real as possible for the camera. But, so, along with my normal day-to-day life where I do cool things, I want to also document things that I'm struggling with, things that I'm going through, that maybe you guys can relate to, or hey, maybe you guys can give me advice, because I'm going to be giving advice too, so it can be like a good community of just self-help, or, you know, I don't know, like, I want it to be a positive And again, I'm not even trying to put myself in a position where it's like I have a community, but there are people that routinely comment on my videos, and I can definitely tell there is a small community, and that's super cool. Like, that's crazy to me that I even have people that recognize me in real life that are like, oh, I've seen your stuff, or I've seen your Instagram, and that the same people kind of follow me on Snapchat and comment on YouTube. It's really crazy and it's super cool. So if you're one of those people, thank you, I appreciate it. Don't think it goes unnoticed, but I do want to keep it as real as possible and document, like, you know, my struggles, my day-to-day problems, my whatever that I feel like maybe can help. One of the things that I've been struggling with lately is, and not even lately, kind of a good minute now, but I'm kind of at my like breaking point. I'm getting sick of the hometown, and I know a lot of you guys can relate to this if you live in any city besides New York or LA or Chicago or Miami. Eventually you just outgrow your hometown. When you're 20 years old and you live in kind of just an average city and you're trying to do these things, and I'm kind of the person that feeds off of other people's motivation, and it's like, yes, the internet, you can have a big net, and I have a lot of friends that live other places, but I don't feed off energy that's 1,000 miles away. So part of me is like, I've been putting this off for 2 years, 3 years now. Well, ever since I turned 18, so like 2 years now. That like, oh, I'm gonna stay in San Antonio, I'm gonna try and make it work, and I'm gonna try and do things because it's cheap there. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for in San Antonio that's gonna make me progress. Because every time I make one of these videos, at some point during the process, I'm like, damn, I need to be uploading 3 times a week. But then I get home and I get into this normal schedule and I don't have anything that I feel like is worth posting out there. And I get that there's a fine balance, but it's just stuff that's very monotonous, daily routine kind of activities. And I'm like, I need to be somewhere where I'm either around new people that are down to do stuff, or I need to be around other like-minded content creators. So my options are basically when I get my BRZ back from the shop. Yes, it's in the shop. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would know that. I don't want to go announce that my car is broken to the world because I've been trying to keep my car off my channel. But yeah, it's in the shop for some reason. Long story short, ran out of gas on the way back from Austin because I was being an idiot and I got these girls' numbers. Anyways, it started having some it was making noises, and then it started knocking somehow. I don't think running out of gas can cause knocking, but hey, what do I know? Everything was up to date on it. I'm probably gonna cut this out, but so the BRZ is in the shop. Luckily it's under warranty, and if it is the engine's not blown, but if the rod bearing failed like the guy suspects it is, I thought it was a fuel pump problem. I'm getting a new engine, so I'm not worried about it, but it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, like it's gonna be in the shop for a week or two. But I'm kind of thinking, hey, when I get my car back, I'm just gonna deuce it, and I'm gonna go to Raleigh where I have family members, or DC, I don't know, anywhere I have family members, or maybe I'll go to LA. But the problem with that is that LA, I'm not the biggest fan of LA, and no offense to those that live in LA, but I just don't like the whole Hollywood scene, just the kind of bougie fakeness. But it is also where the most successful people in my industry are, for good and for bad. And then moving out here would just kind of be a change of scenery. I like North Carolina, but it is very similar size to San Antonio. It might even be a little bit smaller, but I don't know, for a couple months, you know, who knows how long, get a change of scenery. That's something that I feel like I need to do. That's it, you know, outgrow your hometown. And now I'm like, as much as I love going to Spurs games and being around my family and, you know, my select couple of friends that still live in San Antonio, I'm like, there's nothing new for me. I'm not feeling inspired there. I love Texas. Texas is like, you know, my adopted home. I still would say Chicago's like my home, but like Texas is, I would say San Antonio is my hometown at this point. And, you know, I'm always going to love Texas, but like, I just don't feel like it's right for me right now. Austin is way too expensive. I thought about it. I've thought about that good and hard for a couple years now, but the amount of money I'd pay to live in Austin, I could live in Chicago. I probably could live in LA, just not quite as lavishly. And even for what you pay in Austin, you don't live very lavishly. Basically, if you pay like, I don't know, $1,000 a month in San Antonio, you're living at like the best apartment complex in the city. Austin, you're looking at like $1,900 a month to live in a good apartment. So, you know, go figure. $1,900 a month gets you a house in the suburbs where I live. So, I mean, that's why I've always rationalized staying in San Antonio, but I'm kind of just like, fuck the money. I want to be happy. I want to put out good content. I want to be able to put out 3 videos a week, because ultimately this is what I like doing, and it drives me insane that I'm not able to do it all the time. Ran over. I hope that's not like 15 minutes long. I'm gonna try and cut that because it is kind of almost like a separate video at this point. But yeah, you know, I think that I just need to hit the road and not look back. It's scary. It's scary thinking about it, but you know, sometimes I feel like you gotta do what you gotta do, and if it means going out to Raleigh for 4 or 5 months, maybe even a month if I don't like it, you know, that's kind of the beauty of things. At least having family in other places is that you can kind of try different places out and see what you like, see what works. I tried Austin, and while it is a cool city, it just didn't really work for me. And it's so close to San Antonio that I don't really see a reason to like move up there. So anyways, that's kind of what I'm anticipating in the next month or two, is depending on how my business goes, because I'm still in the R&D process of that. Well, I'm still kind of in the R&D process of it. I'm kind of more in the D process of it, and I'm hoping to put it out and have it, you know, I don't want to call it public, but ready to go in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, if any of you guys can relate, just know that even me, I'm there with you, man. It sucks, but it is what it is, and sometimes you just gotta make the best of the situation. I don't even know how long I've been talking. I've just been ranting, so I'm gonna go edit this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm always open to video suggestions. I'm going to, and I mean it, like I mean it. You can have my word this time, and I've been saying this, but I'm gonna try and make this happen, because at this point, word to Gary Vaynerchuk. Well, in the third person from Gary. I mean, I'm 20. I don't have a whole lot to lose. I don't need to be rich by the time I'm 23. I can afford to take risks and not have as much money as I'd like to be able to make content and travel and all this stuff. Till next time, peace, take it easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.